Hello everyone, how's it going? And welcome to this quick update video just to let you all know that Viego is now available in Wild Rift on the global server. Not just on the Chinese server this time, on the global server. This is the first time that Riot have introduced sort of a PBE to the global server, allowing you to test champions before they're released. Now, there is a bit of a catch with Viego. You can't go into him in ranked or even normal queue because he's technically still not out. At the moment, you can only use Viego in training mode. However, in a couple of weeks time, they are adding him to duel mode, the 1v1 mode, and also co-op versus AI. But you can see that the global server, he is here. You can take a look at all the items that you can build for him. You can take a look at all the builds. All of the abilities are now in English, so you can take a look for yourself and read the abilities in English. You don't have to use Google Translate or anything like I did. Really awesome. But as I mentioned, you can only use this in practice mode. Now, to get into practice mode and to get the feel of Viego, all you have to do is click on the champion icon where you can see all the champions, go on the jungle role and scroll all the way down until you see V. You click on Viego and then you click the little icon that looks like a remote, and then that will enter you into practice mode, and this will give you a chance to practice Viego. But not only just to practice Viego, learn his jungle clear speed, learn about the champion and all of his abilities. The great thing with practice mode is that you can choose which enemy champion you want to face against. And that enemy champion that you face against, you can then practice and see how it works with Viego's passive. Because Viego's passive, basically when you kill an enemy champion, you can take over their soul and you can become one of them. As you can see, this is it. This is the game, you know. You're able to play this with no ping, nothing crazy like that. As you can see, if you click on the, I believe it is down here. Yeah, if you click on the little cog on the bottom left-hand corner of the little selection box here, you do change champions and you can change the enemy champion to whatever you want to. So say, for example, I want to see how, you know, Nautilus works with Viego. I can do that. I just give the bot just a few more levels just to make sure that they don't run away, basically. But you can level him up, you can buy a bunch of items, you can do basically whatever you want. And this is really cool. I mean, like I said, this is the first time that Wild Rift has introduced this sort of, you know, mode. I guess you can call it a mode in a way. This is the first time that Wild Rift has introduced this sort of thing, which is really awesome. I'm gonna quickly speed things up here and just make sure that the bot doesn't move. And then what you can do is you can kill this enemy champion with all your abilities. Boom. And then you'll be able to take over their soul. So you can take over them and you can see what the champion's like, and you can test out bugs. You can report bugs to Riot if there are any bugs. You can see if there's any sort of problems. At the moment, doesn't seem like Nautilus has any problems. Then you can use your ultimate again and go back to normal. Actually, that's kind of crazy. The Nautilus shields still carries over even when Viego goes out of Nautilus form. I'm not too sure if that's intended or not, but this is amazing. But one other quick thing I do want to show you as well, which they are adding to Wild Rift probably next patch in 5.1. If you go over to the abilities tab, which is this tab, in the top right hand corner you see that there is a tips menu now. So there is a tips menu giving you recommended lanes, giving you tips, things like Viego can flash while charging Spectral Maw, which is a second ability to extend his shooting range, and every single ability has a tip, you know, and these tips are basically, none of the numbers are included, none of the crazy detailed text are included. These are just the simpler terms to every single ability. So like Harrowed Path, Viego's third ability. Viego shrouds hits the train with black mist. While inside the mist, Viego gains camouflage, movement speed, and attack speed. Quick, simple, straight to the point. I love this change. I always am a content creator and a player that always wants to try and teach as many people the game as possible, especially new players, and help people understand the game. And this will help new players out a lot. You know, instead of going on to the detail section where you have all these crazy numbers and different numbers with attack speed and different text colors and everything, you just go on to the tips. Boom, you can just read all of them. Super quick and simple, and allow you to get straight into the game. But like I said, it was just a quick update video. If you want to go and test out Viego, you can do on the global server. You can test all the different champions that you can play against as well and become a part of them, basically. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this quick update video. Hopefully I'll see you on the next one, and take care. See you soon. Peace.